Hey guys, welcome to the show. Hope you're having a great day. We're gonna do a little thing. I'm gonna show you something really cool. This is last week's song, "Just a Potato," that me and Sean B made up. And after that, then we'll start the show. So, hope you enjoy this silly song. I'm a potato. I'm just a spud and I'm here to grow. My potential is multiple, but I'm still sitting in the dark. I'm still sitting in the dark. I'm a potato. I'm just a spud and I'm here to grow. My potential is multiple, but I'm still sitting in the dark. I'm still sitting in the dark. I got so many eyes all over me, and I'm chitting, which is waiting for sprouting. Yes, before the plant, yo, you do what you do. I feel the stems and I start to see the roots. Did you understand they do when I can't understand it all? You got the leaves, they start to appear above the ground, brah. Then you're like, oh, my boy's about to go, but I gotta wait for photosynthesis to let him know. Photosynthesis where the sun hits my leaves gives me energy. I be like, ooh, I could be, and my tuber starts to initiate the formation until the flower starts growing inhalation. That's what I'm talking about, we be. And we start to swell and we're looking fancy. The plant stops producing its new leaves. The flowers start doing their thing, and I know what I'm gonna be. Yeah, it's almost ready for me to grow through, but you gotta dig me up and you're keeping it true. Yeah, I dig it, I'm waiting to go. Here we go, yeah, this is the life of a potato. I'm a potato. I'm just a spud and I'm here to grow. My potential is multiple, but I'm still sitting in the dark. I'm still sitting in the dark. I'm a potato. I'm just a spud and I'm here to grow. And there you go. That is the song. That's the first verse of our "I'm Just a Potato" song that we did last week, and I did a revised version of it. And there you go. I hope you enjoyed that.
That's catchy.
Yeah, it was.
I'm just a spud sitting in the dark.
Yep. I was like, well, I probably listened way to the astrometers way too much when I did that just in the dark part, because I just feel like that's something that they would say. It's just like something crazy happening to them, and then it's just like, but I'm still depressed.
Hey, what, man? If Farmer's Almanac is feeding you lines, you got to listen to him.
Yeah.
Take that creative juice.
What? Yeah, no, I was laughing when I was like reading the flow. I'm like, I'm gonna tell this story with like still making it funny, but yeah, there you go. One more thing. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm slowly getting everything done here. Are you looking for a different kind of podcast? How about informative and clean? It will make you laugh. Scout and Trey, yeah, that's what we do. We got a little funny thing, keeping it true. Hey, we take your topics and all your ideas and bring in a guest and we answer them there. Then we make a freestyle rap and do it for you. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. Yep, flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows for you, flows for you. Yeah, there you go. And thank you everybody for joining in. I hope you're having a great day. I got my awesome guest, Mr. Dan Radin. How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm great. You just released your new album. Are you totally hype and excited about life?
Actually, yeah. Like first time in a long time. I'm stoked to just get it out, man. It feels like a huge weight off my shoulders, and people seem to like it so far. So all good things. Just a lot happening right now. Thanks, man.
Well, that's very cool. Now, the first thing we always do is I ask, what music do you like? What is it that you're listening to right now? What's something you listened to when you were younger? What do you listen to now?
Good question. When I was younger, I listened to a lot of Billy Joel and Bruce Springsteen and the Eagles. My dad always had records kind of on in the house. So that was a lot of the stuff like rock and roll, like singer-songwriter type stuff, James Taylor. Right now, I'm kind of spreading into jazz a little bit more jazz, a little bit more country. Somebody turned me on to an Icelandic artist named, I'm going to butcher this. Is it Laufey?
Oh, how'd you know? Love Laufey, my favorite.
Is that her?
I don't know.
All
Was
right.
she
She's
in the movie um Eurovision?
maybe.
I don't know. There
I've
was
no.
they did Iceland. Maybe she was in it. Eurovision was a movie with that guy that everybody knows, Will Ferrell, and they actually
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
yeah
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
yeah it
No
would be
idea.
entertained by it. So,
Will Ferrell makes the same great movie over and over again, so
yeah, well, this one's
I
a
definitely like
singing
it.
version. This is a singing movie where they make a song and then they enter into Eurovision.
So it's kind of
So
like flows for you.
yeah,
I
or
got a
Pitch
barking dog.
Perfect. Oh, you're good.
Sorry about that.
Did you just curse out your dog? Is that what just happened?
Yeah, I was like, Penny, I love you.
Beep beep
Now is not the
beep
time.
beep 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 beep. Yeah, it's
Still
like
doing it.
yo. The dog Penny's like yo. I want to be on the show. That's all.
She wants a guest appearance.
That's cool. I mean, that's so amazing. Like, it's funny how it works. I mean, it all shocks me is that I thought you'd already be into jazz, since you play a cello. Um, is that a wrong appearance, or is it because I'm thinking of a standing bass? Is that what's happening? That's what
Sorry, I
I'm
missed the
thinking.
first part of that, Jason.
I said I would imagine that you would already be into jazz.
So, well, I don't know. I'm kind of weird in that like I grew up playing classical music, but like I didn't enjoy it. And kind of the same thing with jazz. Like the stuff that you kind of learn in school is not necessarily the stuff that you want to listen to. And that was kind of like where I veered off was like I wanted to play the Billy Joel, the Bruce Springsteen, the stuff that like I grew up listening to, but on the cello. So I guess it's an acquired taste, and like it's funny that like I'm trying to learn it now as an adult,
Yeah,
and
that's
get a little
hilarious.
bit more, expand your palette.
You're like,
Growing
ooh,
up.
this cello thing is amazing for orchestras. Yet I want to join it into a rock band. This is my life cause. Now that
Yeah,
I want to
man,
talk, I'm like, yo, I want to rap about everything.
it's the same deal. It's
Yeah,
you have to go wherever you're feeling called.
yeah, wherever your niche is, whatever the thing you love, and I think that's cool. I mean, as I said, I think I told you this before, but a long time ago, I got to go on a tour with a full string quartet.
Yeah,
And they were called Psalm Fresh with my bud Saul Paul, and he was the rapper. And but what they did is we actually went to the Hartford Symphony, and they paid us to play there for a week. And what they did is we actually went to schools and played all the cool parts of rap songs, but with the full string quartet,
I
um,
love that.
which was dope. And then imagine doing rap songs with a string quartet; it was the coolest thing.
You'd be
Um,
shocked at like how much like rap. I mean, you can hear it all the time, but like tons of rap has
oh yeah,
full string parts in it.
I was shocked when I heard all the different parts that I love, all the songs I loved. Now I know, right? Because I was there, and I saw it happen. But yeah, no,
Hmm.
it's crazy how much strings are used in things, and so it's really cool that you were like, "Yo, I just want to be able to take the thing I love and be able to do music with it," which is cool now because you're actually doing it, right?
Yeah, thanks, man.
Is that the music that you recorded for this album actually was inspired by the stuff that you love?
Exactly. You tend to make the kind of music that you listen to,
Yeah.
and whatever your input is, that's your output as well.
I was told a long time ago is if you make music for yourself, you might not become world famous, but you're gonna have great fans because they're gonna love the kind of music you like. And
That's the whole
I
like
think
Rick Rubin mentality of like the listener comes last. Like you're making music that you want to make, and then you shut yourself off from the world, and then you put it out there when it's done and see what happens. But that's the thing that comes last.
which would be very hard for you, right? Like, is if because it'd be so easy for people to go, no, you need to fit in this box, the Michael Bublé situation or those kind of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you must fit in this box because this is where a guy that looks like you that plays an instrument should do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's an easy thing to do, especially when you're first starting out, is because you have to compare yourself to somebody so that your audience can kind of, put you in the same bucket. Because they don't know who to put you on a festival bill with or who to put your CD next to in a bookshelf, in a store. So
That's very interesting. So oh, next part is what's the big idea? What's our silly song going to be about? And then we'll after we talk about that for a second, I'll ask you about the album and everything. So what's our silly song going to be about? Any ideas?
oh man,
When I named
baking
this
cookies.
episode, oh, done. When I named this episode, I named it BYO Antihero Melodies.
I saw that.
So
I like
name your
that.
own or build your own antihero melody, which may be loud. And
Very fitting.
yeah, so but yeah, baking. So you want a baking cookies song? What? Everybody's determined to make me just do a cooking album at this point, which is fine. I love. What is it? Just yesterday, I made or on Sunday. Yeah, was it yesterday Sunday? Yeah. For Sunday, I actually made lava cake, Oreo a lava cake for the wife and the kids.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I'm not the biggest baker. I love cooking, but it was oh yeah, no, yesterday was Monday, so it was Sunday that I did it. So,
Word.
but yeah, there you go. All right, so baking cookies. Is this the is this somebody baking cookies for somebody? Is it the life of the cookie getting baked, or is it somebody making a special kind of cookie? Any other thought process here?
Dude, I love that vantage point of like the cookie itself being baked. Like that was such a good call out.
Yeah.
It's like the cookie's like being created. It's like you're watching these like hands come down from the sky and then
Yes.
you grow.
Baking cookies. Now is this a scary perspective, a good perspective, or a horror movie? Is this like a horror movie's perspective, or a happy life perspective, or a growing up story perspective? I don't know. What's the perspective? That is this
Ugh.
what how is the cookie viewing this situation happening?
Excited. This is like a birth. This is like a genesis of the cookie's life, right? What was that Seth Rogen sausage party?
Yeah,
You know, when all the food like kind of comes to life and they have this like horrific like realization that they're being chopped up and eaten. That's scary. That's not what that movie should have been. You know, that took a dark twist. And baking cookies, it's a happy association, right?
Is there any kind of
Generally.
yeah? Are we making any kind of cookie? Are we doing a chocolate chip cookie? Or are you leaving this open to interpretation? Are we making oatmeal raisin cookies? Are we making a snickerdoodles? What's the thought process there?
Let's do chocolate chip peanut butter.
Nice choco peanut butter. All right. I've never had notes. I've never had a pen in front of me before. So this is weird. I've been typing it in, but today just decided I had a marker that I took from my kid. And yeah, there you go.
Going analog.
All right, so there we go. I feel good about that. I feel like that's a really hilarious idea. We'll make a chorus up in a little bit, and now, hey, what's the big idea about your new album? Tell me.
The big idea, putting yourself out there, being unafraid to take a risk and to it's a coming of age, right? Trying something new and trusting your gut.
That's awesome. And for most of your music career, right? You've been like doing covers and stuff. Is that correct?
Yeah, I play a lot of weddings, wineries, hotels, that kind of stuff. And in those kind of settings, they want to hear songs that they know, right? I'll throw my songs in too, but I'm trying to take the pivot into making my own art instead of
Is
playing.
that kind of the thought process because of that? Is that the reason why that's kind of what the big idea of the album is? It's kind of getting out of yourself, getting out there, uh, taking that stand. Because this is different. Like you literally have been able to make a living just by doing other people's stuff, adding your stuff in. But now you're going, no, I want to make a living just doing my stuff. And I'll put in a cover every once in a while, but I'm not gonna. I'd like to do that. Is that a scary switch in mentality? Like, I assume that was never your thought process, anyways, right? You always wanted to create your own music. You just realized
Mhm.
that nobody was going to pay you for it, and you're like, I just need to do covers, right?
Totally, man. It's like an evolution. You know, this is still my day job, right? Like I'm still, not 100% about like, oh man, I can't wait to play the lobby of this hotel downtown next week.
Sure.
But it helps me create the art that I want to make, and it's also like paid practice, so I can try a bunch of new stuff out. I can get weird. I can make mistakes, and it's a pretty low cost setting. But it's basically a way to get to the next step, and that next step being recording and touring and playing the club circuit, that kind of stuff.
That's awesome.
Thanks, man.
No, and that's cool. I said I first heard of you by you just working at a restaurant, and so it's always interesting to see you and to know that you were already moving forward, and then to see how awesome the last few years have gone for you. That's awesome to see. Like that's awesome to see it blossoming and your hard work happening. Right? Like
Thanks, man.
shows, you know, and then it's like even like South by Southwest where you're like doing where you're with everybody else. You're not doing your own stuff, but you're like playing with other people. But hey, it's cool because you're showing your skills in front of all these people. That's an amazing thing.
Thanks, man. And that's a fun in between is when you can like you're not necessarily playing your music still, but you're still making something new with another artist. You're doing that collaboration, and that's a lot of fun too. Kind of what we're doing right now.
Yeah. Is there any other cool thing about the album that you think people should know about? When it comes to the idea
Oh man.
Like the album art I thought was very interesting. Was that digitally placed or was that actually body paint?
So get this. Okay, so fast forward. We're gonna go back in time a couple of years. I was browsing the internet long before COVID, and I found this picture of it was like a very like romantic, sensual like couple, like in this like embrace, and this woman was basically personified as she was a cello, but in the shape of a woman, and I was so taken by that picture. Like it was stunning. And then I tried to find it later and I couldn't find it. I always spent like hours looking for this picture on Pinterest somewhere. Couldn't find it anywhere. And
I just imagine you spending hours with like your shirt on for some reason looking through Pinterest.
That's exactly what happened. I'm just like laying there like Googling like 4 a.m. like where the hell is this picture? Can't find it anywhere. I'm going through like page 14 of cello woman, cello hug, whatever.
Somebody
and I walk
your internet history at that time would be wondering about you.
And they're always going to be wondering. There's a lot going on in that browser, my friend. Okay. So fast forward a couple of years, and I walk into the Goodwill down the street here on South Lamar. And I don't know if you can see that picture right behind me. I'll move up to it. This is in the freaking Goodwill. Just like in the little like art section that they have,
Sure.
And I was like, okay, that's like the closest thing that I've seen to that picture. And it was right around the time when I was trying to like think about like album concept and like doing the cover art and stuff like that. So one of my friends, Kelly, agreed to be body painted by a professional body painter.
Wow.
And then we went to a photo studio, my friend Candace up north in Round Rock. And she took photos. We did this whole morning shoot of us in different phases of like the body paint, like getting, kind of like dressed for that shoot. And that's what came out. So it's a live photo of a body painted real people.
Wow. I didn't even realize that until like this last day or two where I was looking at it and I'm like, wait, I wonder if that's body painted. Because that first time I just assumed that somebody just digitally created it because it would make sense.
It's all real.
That's amazing.
No AI, no I did the rest of the cover in Photoshop.
So wait, so you pretty much just took a whole picture of you and a half naked person?
Yeah. That's it. All skin. All real.
I don't know if I can pull that off. I'd be like, oh gosh, I can't do it. Help me.
Jason, I would pay good money if you'd recreate that. I'll help you do it.
Oh yeah? Yeah. I'll see what I can do.
That'd be so epic. All right.
Just be a big
Jason's challenge.
Yeah.
Recreate that photo.
We'll see what I can do. We'll see how embarrassed I can laugh.
You can try.
That would be
You guys get to pick who's who.
That would be a great t-shirt. That would be such a good t-shirt.
Trey's gonna watch this back. He's be like, "What's wrong with these people?"
And the funny part is, in the picture, it would be like that. But what you didn't see in your picture is, in this picture, it would be like a mirror, and you can see Trey's face of disgust that we're doing this picture. That's great. Usually, I'm the one that hits the zinger. She got me on that one. Yeah,
I'm here for it, man.
That's awesome, man. I think that I'm excited about it. I am so it's just cool to see you be able to do a thing that you love, and be able to release it. And you did that big tour during the summer, or during
the fall. It was almost a year ago.
And so that's amazing.
Thanks, man. Trying to do it again this year and do it bigger and better. I learned so much this year, and think about yourself a year ago and like how much you've come in all aspects of your life, and then it's just you're always getting better.
I don't know. That's I had turned off my fan for sound purposes, but now it's like 80 degrees in here, or 90 degrees in here, and I'm regretting that decision. That's okay. I'm still alive.
You turn it back on.
No. All right, now it's time for us to make a beat. What kind of music are we gonna make today? Let me pop up my little thing here, and
Ooh, we got options.
we do. I'm no amazing beat creator. I'm no trick, but I'm okay. I made that beat that you heard from the "I'm a Potato" song.
You're being modest. You can hold it down.
All right, so here we go. We're gonna go. I love how my talking does this happen. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna give you some options. You enjoy your ideas.
All right, I like that one.
That was kind of cool.
It's just the whole loop, just a crash.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna stick with that one as a starter. Oh, nope. I'm no longer upgraded at the moment. So
Just get blocked.
I have to be frugal with my.
All snappy. What sounds like a cookie?
I don't know. Oh, here you go. No. Jazzy? I'm just a cookie. Let's see. That would be if we're making it.
Yeah, Aladdin.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty chocolatey.
Yeah, that one's good.
Pretty chocolate chip.
This is probably the area I would.
Let's do the one before that. Yeah, let's do that one.
So now we got our loop. All right, what should we add now? Some bass? Piano? What do you think?
Bass.
I don't always feel this one. This one.
It's interesting.
That was kind of.
All right, I like that one. It's fun.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
What else are we adding here? You know the instruments. You don't need to make your decision.
What are our options?
We got piano, guitar, synth, sound effects, hip hop, R&B, pop, rock, EDM, MIDI, one shot, sound. Yeah, that's
Let's do some synth. Let's some.
What?
Let's some synth.
synth. All right.
It's kind of like thriller.
I think that thriller was better than this.
That's aggressive. I like that. It's fine, it's floating. Yeah, let's see that one. Oh wait, go back to the one. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. That's it.
Nice. This could be a weird song.
It's gonna be great.
All right, so I feel like because of that, we need to look at the piano, like for a chorus. Wait, did I mess something up?
There you go.
Chorus.
That's great.
Okay, anything else we should add to this? I feel good about that.
No, that sounds dope. I need some sick beats, some sick vocals.
All right, yeah, we'll work on that in a second. So, the trick about the beat is that that's the foundation of the process of the song. So, like, what's the foundation of of what you're doing now? Like, what's the thing that's really like holding you together when it comes to making this project? I mean, really throwing yourself out there, because I've released albums before, and sometimes it goes well, and sometimes it does not go well.
Yeah.
And so, what's that foundation? What's the thing holding you together?
In terms of music or like
Yeah,
as
music.
an artist?
Both, I guess.
Yeah. Well, musically, I tend to I tend to write like 95% of the time on guitar. So most of the time, the first thing that goes down is a scratch track with an acoustic guitar. That's most of the time that what you're going to hear in the background. Tonight, I'm actually playing up at Saxon Pub here in Austin, and it's an acoustic show. So it's just acoustic guitar track with me and cello, and that's all you're going to hear. So like the guitar is really that bedrock. Yeah, it's in pretty much everything I do.
That's amazing. And then, like, as a person, what keeps you going?
What keeps me going? This is so corny. My friends and family, everyone, just cheering for you, rooting for you, making sure you're doing okay as a person, making sure you're feeding yourself well and nourished and sleeping okay. The people looking out for you and you look out for each other, right? We keep each other going.
What's funny about that is that you're amazing, and you let me stay at your place this last year, and you have your board at the front of your house.
Yeah.
All the things. It's hilarious because I see that in what you just said, because I see the board of all your encouragement. You know what I'm saying? Like
Dude,
I literally seen that in your house. Like so
that's
that
so
makes me
funny,
happy.
bro. Yeah, it's like I'm a grown man, but saving like a card that my sister sent me in college, and it's still on my bulletin board. Or like
Oh
somebody that slipped a note under my door at some point last year. I'm like, oh, that's going on the bulletin board. Just pop it up there. And
no, and that's a cool thing. Like I that's why it made me smile because I'm like, no, you definitely show that in your own life, right? You're like, I'm gonna not only am I gonna live that way, I'm gonna actually remind myself that people think I'm amazing and that my family loves my guts out, and
and
that's an
put it by
amazing
the
thing.
door where you walk past it every day.
Oh yeah, no, well, when you're married, right? Like when you have kids, like all the stuff goes in the refrigerator, and my daughter's terrible. Yeah, oh yeah,
Same.
yeah.
All the stuff that won't fit up there. It's
Yeah,
that.
she's like, so problem is that she'll just take it down and it'll be on the floor in the kitchen. I'm like, come on, dude, these are loving memories of you, but whatever.
Whatever.
Kids are crazy. But that's amazing. I think, is there one song on the record that you're just like, man, this is the thing? Like, are you focusing on singles, or are you just gonna focus on what's the thought process promotion of that record?
Yeah, when I was putting the record together, I was kind of thinking, what songs have I written that go together thematically? And in the theme of Romance for Antiheroes, it's kind of like this. I don't want to say like heartbreak, but every song is about like relationships that like didn't work out for one reason or another. Um, and as they fit together as a theme, I was also thinking about putting them together or at putting them out one at a time as singles, right? So I ideally wanted the song to be pop enough that it could stand alone on its own, but still be part of a very cohesive piece of work. So it goes from one song to the next, and you kind of have this feeling of like this thread that's kind of woven between the songs, right? So that I like a good pop hook. I like a good melody, and you can do that in a way that is still authentic through the storytelling and through the structure of the song. But most of my songs are pop songs.
That's cool. I mean, is there one that's like your like theme right now in your life?
Theme in my
Like,
life.
what's your favorite song on the record? I
Oh,
know it's
great
hard to
question.
ask somebody that.
It's so hard. The song that I really enjoy most, um, I'd have to say I like listening to Pickpocket the most because it's catchy. It's the lead single. It's the first track on the album. I wrote it most recently, actually. I wrote it about 2 years ago, and it's the song I hate playing live the most because I just feel like it doesn't capture that energy of how well we nailed it on the record. And it's not like a hard song to play, but it's not as easy as like I really love playing Daydreams live. That's my favorite song to play live, probably. But yeah, Pickpocket, it's the song it's gonna get stuck in your head.
That's amazing. That's the important part. Is like, well, that's the trick. Like, if it gets stuck in the person that wrote the song's head, then you're doing a good job.
Dude, when I was recording it, I was like, anything I could do to get the freaking song out of my head. Like I was trying to stay
Oh,
as far away from it as I could.
I definitely was singing the potato song today as I was, because
I'm gonna be singing it later.
I spent hours just trying to get that ready, um, because I've been toying with the idea of having like like the live version I do. It has been failed. It's been failing. It's like either I forget to do something with the sound or I leave something on too long. So I'm like, it'd be nice to have like just a finished version or felt good finished version. But then I spent the time on it, and now I'm like, now I got just potatoes stuck in my head. Like,
It's gonna live with you.
yeah, it's fine. It's how it works.
Yeah.
But that's amazing. All right, so the next part of that, oh, we're good on time, right? We just need to be done by 9. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right.
I gotta run to the gig tonight.
Yeah, no. Again, the moment you need me to rush even faster, I can. We only have
No,
one more
let's
song.
make a dope song. This is what we're doing right now, Jason.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So, all right. So next we're gonna do is what's the hook? And so every great song needs a hook, and this song normally I am the creator of the hook because I'm the musician in this situation, but I have you here, which would be dumb if I didn't ask you for help. I said last week I did have another hook maker, so he did help me make the just the potato part. So the only part I really added to it was the dark part. And so I sang it until he liked the lyrics that he wanted. So,
Cool.
but yeah, there you go. So, any ideas on what our course of our happy cookie bringing to life song is going to go?
Oh man.
So,
Can you play the beat again?
yeah.
How's it go?
Do you want the chorus beat or the regular just play itself?
We're looking for the hook, right? So let's do the chorus.
Chorus beat. Here we go. So I want to give you some thoughts real quick. So normally you do the chorus in the middle of the song, right? So you have the first verse where it's like bringing to life situation. So the chorus could be some kind of everything's amazing because I'm alive kind of situation. Or it could be, what do I do with this amazing life kind of situation. Anyways, just some ideas from a guy. So here you
go. Yeah. That's kind of what I'm hearing. The cookie, da 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 da.
Yeah, other thought I was thinking when I was thinking of like the idea of it is like, when does a cookie come to life in this situation? Like, is he come to life as an egg, or is it when the egg and the sugar and the flour right when it starts to stir?
You're asking where does life start?
Where does life start for the cookie? Like, when does does he exist?
I didn't think we were gonna get so existential here. All right.
Well, it's a song.
Yeah. What if it was like the life of a cookie, where the childhood is like, you're in the bowl, and like the dough in the bowl is like, pre getting baked. Like you're still getting shaped, you're getting molded, kind of like children, right?
Yeah.
And it's like you're trying to figure out like what your final form is going to be, and then you're an adult when you come out of the oven.
Yeah. And then you're delicious.
Delicious.
We're not going to do that part. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, so no, I'm saying that just to help with the idea of the chorus. So it's like, I'm alive and I'm sweet. I got chocolate on my feet. I got little times I see you waiting back for me. Hey, hey, I don't know we. Now I gotta be. I'm a cookie. I'm a cookie. I don't know.
That's a banger. That's fire.
So yeah, I don't remember what I just said.
I'm a cookie. I'm sweet. Got chocolate on my feet.
Oh, that's great. I'm a cookie. I'm sweet. I got chocolate on my feet. Soon I'll be delete.
And then you start going down like the Fergie rabbit hole, where you start rhyming delicious with fictitious.
Oh yeah, well it would have to be delicious, so it would be like,
I'm delicious for delicious.
I'm delicious. I got delicious. No, we're not doing that.
I'm delicious for delicious.
I'm cookie. I'm sweet. I got chocolate on my feet. I'm delicious. Can't you see? And you could always smell me. Hey. I'm a cookie. I'm sweet. I got chocolate on my feet. Am I delicious? I can't see. Do I want to know? Here's the thing. Do I want to know I'm delicious? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
I want people to know that I'm delicious and I'm okay with
People already know you're delicious.
Okay. Well,
they're already aware.
Look at me.
You're sweet. You got chocolate on your feet.
Yeah. I'm a cookie. I'm sweet. I got chocolate on my feet. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can do it to the chorus, to the verse. I'm a cookie. I'm sweet. I got chocolate on my feet. I'm waiting. I'll be. I'm delicious. Can't you see? Hey, everybody know me. Everybody smell me. I don't know. I'm a cookie. I'm sweet. I got chocolate on my feet. I'm delicious. Can't you see? And everybody smells me. Hey, hey. No, hey, hey. But what do you think about that?
I like it. I said put the hey hey.
All right. It's up to you. This is your song too.
That's your flavor.
Hey, hey, or
Hey
chocolate.
hey,
Chip, chip.
chocolate, chipe,
Oh, man, you're musical. You're in musical and stuff. Amazing.
chipe. Delicious, I'm sweet.
I'm a cookie. I'm writing it down on the thing. So, um, my favorite thing, post-it notes on my desktop.
They're helpful.
They are.
Going analog. You
Oh
don't need
no,
a.
they're like digital ones.
Oh, the ones
Digital,
like on the MacBook.
yeah. But it's up and I'm on PC. Chocolate.
Delicious and sweet.
I got chocolate on my feet. I never wear actually, but for this situation, we'll just say feet. I'm delicious. They all can see, and who can't smell me? Any thoughts?
Everybody smell me.
I feel like I like it, but I feel like it could be a stronger end.
Chocolate on my feet.
I'm a cookie. I'm sweet. I got chocolate on my feet. I'm delicious. They all see. I'm delicious. You can see. I'm as delicious.
In every crumb you eat.
I'm delicious at every crumb you eat. Well, then, so it's delicious. You can see. They can smell, and I don't know what I'm gonna be. Only if you're.
Delicious, you can see.
I'm struggling here. I'm a cookie. I'm sweet. I got. All right, let's do this again. I'm a cookie. I'm sweet. I got chocolate on my feet. I'm delicious. They all see, and nobody can smell me. What am I doing? Hey. It's there. I just don't feel. I just
You
don't
know
feel
I'm such a treat.
damn. That's great. Yep.
You know I'm such a treat.
That's better. Chocolate on my feet. I'm delicious. They all can see. And you know that I'm a treat.
You know I'm such a treat.
Yep. Um,
I'm delicious. They'll say. I'm just picturing like Jack Harlow singing this verse.
oh yeah. That's great.
Delicious. Y'all can say. You know I'm such a treat.
I don't know if I could pull that off.
You got it.
I don't know
This
if
is you,
I could.
Jason.
I don't know if I could do a Jack Harlow. Let's see. I'm
No,
a
you're gonna do your
I'm
version of that.
sweet. Oh no, I definitely could do whatever. I got chocolate on my feet. I'm delicious. They all see and don't they know? You're right though. That twang is hilarious. They all see. Um, and they all
You know
know
I'm such a treat.
they know. I'm such a treat. I'm such a treat. Okay. Well, there you go. It's the hook is the thing that you want people to remember about your song. It's the thing that you want everything else. So when it comes to this interview, when it comes to your album, what do you want people to remember about this album, about your time?
Uh, Man, great question. I want people to remember that you can go out on a limb and try something new and put yourself out there. And just because you lived something in a previous life doesn't make it a bad decision. Doesn't mean it was the wrong thing at that time. What happened is done. It's in the past, and that has made you who you are today. And that puts you on the path to your next best version of yourself.
That's amazing. What's I always considered Julia Childs, right? Because she was 60 when she became famous.
Hmm.
She wasn't for 60 years of her life. Nobody even cared she existed, and except for her husband or other family members, right? But in general, she wasn't making this giant impact. And then one
Sure.
day, her life changed, and it went from one thing to a different thing. So it's like with this project, you're just saying, hey, don't be afraid to get out there and do something different because it might be the newest, it might be the full trajectory of your life.
Totally.
And that's amazing. I think that that's important for people to remember. And I think and that's the trick, right? Like you're young, so you have still dreams to do. Like this is you would love. Like, wouldn't it be crazy one day to headline ACL or you know what I'm saying?
It'd be sick, man.
Yeah.
Even just to play Austin Kitty Limits, like that'd be that'd be pretty cool to do one day.
Yeah, no, I said I never knew that was gonna be my life.
You never know where life's gonna take you, man. But you just got to be open to it. But everything that you do in the past it has led you to this point, and it's pointing you to the next step, right?
Yeah.
And that I find that so empowering, and it's motivating. It's a really cool thing to think about.
That's amazing.
Everything happens for a reason, and you're in control of that also.
That's amazing. Now, is there anything? Now, how can people find the album? What can they do? How can they get over there? What's up?
Anywhere you stream, listen to, steal music these days, it's out there. Spotify, YouTube.
You still steal music?
Napster.
You can do?
Yeah, I guess.
Still. Yeah.
I'll if anybody's watching this and wants the actual file, I'll send them an MP3.
Sure.
No problem. No questions asked. Yeah. But I just want people to have it, So just go steal music, go listen to
YouTube, do it.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm
it's out there.
Behind. Yeah.
It's Dan Radin music is it's everything out there.
All right.
All my socials are at it's Dan Radin, ITS Dan Radin. Hey, it's Dan Radin.
That's amazing. I'm trying to
just go enjoy it.
Buffer for us to make a really fun song. So I'm just trying to make sure because I really want you to be able to get out of here.
Cool.
We have 8 minutes. All right. All right. So are you ready to do this?
Let's do it.
All right. Now it's time. For it's rap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to rap to this insanity, and I think we'll start with the verse and go to the chorus. I think that feels the most fluent with this song. And any last minute things you want to tell me before I start this?
You're delicious. You're a treat. You got this.
All right. Here we go. Hopefully everybody can hear the music, and you can hear the music, right?
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Who knew that this day would be the day of my life? They add some sugar, then flour that was tied. I'm sitting there and they stir. I see them so arrive. Who's this amazing and that makes my life go right? I didn't know that they would do. They add those chocolate chips. I'm waiting and I say that it's amazing. I could spin. They spin and spin around and slowly form my body. I did it all together, but they know that it is hiding. And I am gonna make it like forever I be. They added extra sugar, so you know your boy is so sweet. I gotta be the right, be the type. They say that they could be. It's a chocolate CHIP, strawberry. You know what I can say? They mix and they can go. Then they take this spoon kind of thing and they pick up like gold. Then they pour it out. And then my brother's beside them. I'm not really sure how this works, but I gotta say I find them. It's easy, it's dope. I'm sitting here and I know I'm about to get in this warm place and everything explodes. Here we go now, there we go now. When I'm waiting and I see that's all my little life and I wait and I be. I'm a cookie, I'm sweet. I got chocolate on my feet. I'm delicious, they all see. You know I'm such a treat. I'm a cookie, I'm sweet. I got chocolate on my feet. I'm delicious, they all see. You know I'm such a treat. Oh, I'm a treat. I'm a treat. I'm a treat. Now here was the night that I could be. I got out of the oven and yesterday. No, I was still in the oven when it waited me. I started getting bigger and stronger. See, it's like life growing up. I knew that sometimes felt the touch, and I can't even say what they be, but I knew the browning was going on me, and I started getting taller. I started getting wider. I was making this life, this dream was this desire. Then those chocolates started to melt. I was the same. I didn't understand what they were gonna do every day. It was right, it was wrong, it felt so good in that place. Warm on my face, everywhere I could embrace. It's like my heart was bubbling, and I was just showing them something I did not know. But here we go, and then they go, pulled it out, they opened wide. When they pulled out, then I tried, set me on the shelf and I sat there eyed, just waiting for a few minutes ride. Then I got better, everything started to get burned. I was waiting for the light, cause my eyes were about to learn. And everybody's just looking at me, smelling my flavor. They were like, I get it down and I'm running like forever. Now this is when everything gets crazy. In fact, I saw all these people surrounded around me and I was that bad. Then they picked me up, took a bite, and then they were like me. And all I could do inside was just sing. I'm a cookie, I'm sweet, I got chocolate on my feet. I'm delicious, they all see, you know I'm such a treat. I'm a cookie, I'm sweet, I got chocolate on my feet. I'm delicious, they all see, you know that I'm the treat. I'm a treat, I'm a treat. Oh yes, yes, I'm so sweet.
He's a treat, yeah.
I'm a treat, you know that I am sweet.
He's a
I'm a
treat.
cookie, I'm a sweet, I got chocolate on my feet. Delicious,
Yeah.
they all see, they can't see. Hey, hey.
Yeah, he's a treat, yeah. He's a treat. Jason's a treat. Treat, 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 treat.
And there you go.
Yeah.
Our cookie song.
Yes.
You know what I'm gonna do? You know how I told you I'm gonna start making a better version of this? So I'm gonna send you this file. And so if you want to add singing or add anything to it, I think that'd be hilarious.
That'd be epic.
I
Put some
think
show
we'd
on
have
it.
fun doing that. Yeah. So if not, you can always tell me that at the end of the show, and we'll just
Say.
pretend you said yes, and then I'll just be like,
We'll
oh,
slap some
sorry,
show on there.
I lied.
Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even think about adding cello to that. That's hilarious. All right.
Yeah.
But anyways, thank you so much, man, for spending time with me, being on the show, and just having fun.
My pleasure,
I'm
man.
always
Thanks for having me
grateful.
out.
Yeah, I'm grateful to be your friend and be able to
Likewise,
supervise you
man.
do these things. And
This is awesome. Thanks for having me out. As always, make me feel like a proper guest on the show. It's the third time I've been on now.
Yeah.
It's good to call you homie, man.
Yeah, no, it's cool. And I said I'm so excited. I was so bummed out I didn't get to go to your live show. It's like a venue I always like to go see shows. And I was like, but hey, life works out that way. I said we'll make it happen one of these times.
Next time, man.
But anyways, one last spot. Where do you want people to go get your music? Where's the most happiest place for you?
Oh man. Everything is always updated on my website and Instagram. So danradinmusic.com and it's Dan Radin.
Right.
So just search my name and it'll pop up.
There you go. And make sure you guys like and subscribe to this. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're slowly getting closer to more and more subscribers. That's exciting. And if you want to come watch this live, it's every Tuesday at 8 p.m. CST in most situations. And we'd love to have you enter in the conversation and help add to the song. You missed your chance to add maple syrup to the song, but you didn't do that because you weren't here. But now, next week, you know that you can. And so please come back. If you're looking for a new website, make sure you go to nomadweb.design. They did our website at flows, 4, U.com. They did a great job. If you need a really great job done, I'll let them know. And I get a little money. So anytime I get money, I'm happy. I think that's all. See y'all next week. Again, flows for you. This is what we do. Again, if you have any love for Trey, he's about to get married here in the next few weeks. So excited for him.
Mazel tov, Trey.
And but anyways, all right, guys. I'm in a little early because my boy got to go, and so stay on the phone for 5 seconds after I end this show, Mister. So I can just say bye. All right.
Gotcha.
Are you looking for a different kind of podcast? How about informative and clean? It will make you laugh. Scout and Trey, yeah, that's what we do. We got a little funny thing, keeping it true. Hey, we take your topics and all your ideas and bring in a guest and we answer them there. Then we make